Welcome to my view from the MAC. Last week, the Big Red 1 celebrated Victory Week. The soldiers took a break from most training activities to compete in sporting events and activities at the unit and individual level. The overall winner of the Victory Cup was the 1st Battalion 16th Infantry, but the results were very close. Actually, everyone was a winner, just by being a participant in all the events. At the Victory Dinner on Wednesday evening, 3 of our Junction City residents were presented with the coveted Trooper Award for their support to soldiers and families. Superintendent Ron Walker, Commissioner Ben Bennett, and Old Trooper Regiment President Scott Stuckey were each recognized for their contributions to the community and Fort Riley. Congratulations to each of you for receiving this prestigious award. Although I attend many of the Victory Week activities, my main focus was on hosting the reunion of the 1st Infantry Division Artillery, an organization that has become a part of the division's storied history. The veterans and their spouses attending the DeVarty reunion were treated to tours, unit visits, checking out equipment, trying out training devices, and meals and dining facilities. The 1st Battalion 5th Field Artillery, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Scott Nolan, provided the planning and support for the reunion, and they did a spectacular job. The reunion was based at the Courtyard by Marriott, where Mike Hettinger and his staff did a terrific job meeting the needs of the veterans. Our dinner Friday night was a festive occasion, with excellent food and a gathering of veterans, current soldiers from the artillery battalions of the division. The guest speaker was Lieutenant General retired Mike Dodson, former Division Artillery and Division Commander. He gave an excellent talk linking the past with the present. Awards were presented to the distinguished members of the 5th, 6th, and 7th Field Artillery Regiment, presented by their respective battalion commanders. There were over 50 returning veterans and spouses that attended the DeVarty reunion activities. They all reported it was the best reunion that they had attended. The Big Red 1 and the Marriott were the key to success in this reunion. I heard one of the veterans remark, "Why would anyone host a reunion anywhere but the Marriott? It was a perfect setting." On Thursday, Lieutenant Colonel Chris Zinkel, commander of the Warrior Transition Battalion, told those attending the monthly MAC breakfast all about the role played by his battalion in returning soldiers to duty or to post-military civilian jobs. Chris explained the various ways his battalion supports the needs of soldiers and their families, both here and out in the land of reservists and guardsmen. Most of the attendees were surprised at the structured organization of the battalion and its close ties with the Army medical system and the VA. For most attending, this was a lot of new and very interesting information. After his talk, Colonel Bill Clark made an announcement about an upcoming exercise next week involving Fort Riley and our surrounding communities. This will be a practice run in responding to emergencies that hit the area of all different types. You may see military ambulances and fire trucks and all that in Junction City, or our vehicles going out there to Fort Riley. It's a big exercise, but it's an important one. Next week, the post-retirement ceremony will be held adjacent to the division headquarters on Monday, June 25th at 10 a.m. The public is invited as always. Also next week, the Old Trooper Regiment home and home golf tournament with Fort Riley will be held on Friday. Play starts at noon on the 29th, and if you want information on this or to sign up, call the Chamber of Commerce at 785-762-2632. I look forward to giving you another view from the MAC next week.